it's so frustrating. Boxing right now is just stale, especially here in America. Fighters don't want to fight each other. Perfect example, Xander Zayas. We have a perfect fight for you on a silver platter, pay-per-view. Let's do it from Las Vegas, MGM. And you keep saying you want to go to Puerto Rico? How? Your promoter has no TV whatsoever. Where are you going to fight? Fucking OnlyFans? Dude, we have the zone. We have the pay-per-view. We have the date. You and Vergil, Mexico, Puerto Rico. It's huge. What are you waiting for? Let's do this. I mean, this era right here, I cannot wait for this era to finish. Only the fighters that don't want to fight and who are literally pussies, man. They want to do it for extra millions and this and that. No, let's be real here. Pay-per-view, the zone, Vergil Ortiz, Xander Zayas. Let's do it. Las Vegas. What are you waiting for?
So this back and forth and this potential matchup has been closer than it's ever been. And this has been going on for about 2 years now. Like I said, of this fight actually being a possibility between Xander Zayas versus Vergil Ortiz. And I've seen the offers between Team Vergil, Oscar De La Hoya, and Golden Boy. And I've seen the replies of Xander Zayas. It seems like, and before we get into that, I don't think neither fighter is ducking each other. I don't think neither fighter is really afraid to step in the ring with one another, but it's a business. Boxing is more of a business than it has ever been. And the main thing it comes down to is weight, money, and where this fight is going to take place. And those are two of the three issues: the 50-50 split and where this event is going to take place. Xander Zayas feels like because he's the champion, it should take place in Puerto Rico, which I agree with. He's the champion. But let me go over to Vergil Ortiz. From what I've been seeing from the posts, the comments, in the boxing media, in the boxing world, I think Vergil Ortiz has somewhat of the bigger name, or the bigger name. And having a name in this sport can do a lot of justice for you. It brings money to the table. It gets everyone paid. It's great to be popular in this sport as a fighter. I'm not saying Ortiz is a big old superstar, but like I said, from what I've seen, and most of you guys are probably going to disagree with me, or a lot of you guys are going to agree with me, but I think Vergil Ortiz has the slighter, bigger name. And like I explained, it does have some favoritism from you because it brings money to the sport. It puts butts in seats. It gets everyone paid. And Vergil Ortiz, being the Texas boy that he is, I feel like he is on the rise to be popular out in Vegas and New York, where Oscar De La Hoya wants those events to take place. As much as I would love to see the fight in Vegas, as much as I would love to see the fight in New York, the atmosphere, the energy, and the fans, those are always great events, damn near 100% of the time. But that brings him back to Xander Zayas being the champion that he is. I believe it should be favored on his side because this is boxing. This is not a popularity contest. Yes, it does help you. It makes money. It makes sense. It's a business if you have a big superstar name in this sport. But the 154-pound division is the most popular division in boxing right now. It's the biggest matchups that could be made in boxing right now. And I believe Vergil Ortiz holds one of the biggest names at 154, if not the biggest name. But Xander Zayas is the champion. I believe it should be a 60-40. And the event should happen in Puerto Rico because, like I said, this is boxing. This is not a popularity contest. And I believe Xander Zayas should have that in his favor. And I get where Oscar De La Hoya is coming from. I get where Team Vergil is coming from. Boxing is sometimes corrupt. We've seen it from the refs. We've seen it from the judges. We've seen it from the commission. And if Oscar De La Hoya and Vergil Ortiz feel like if they go over there, they're not going to have a fair shake at this fight. And I get that. But do what Devin Haney did to Kambosos. Go fight him in his backyard. Devin Haney went and fought Kambosos 2 different times in Australia. If Vergil Ortiz says that he's the fighter that he claims to be, go fight the champion and take his bout in his backyard. And once you become champion, because Vergil Ortiz has not yet. He hasn't been a champion yet. He is not yet a champion. And if he says that he's the fighter that he claims to be, go take that WBO from Xander Zayas and go fight him in his backyard, because he is the champion, in my personal opinion. Now, if you guys really want to make it interesting, and if it's about money, which it's all the time, weight, money, and where this event is going to be is the reason why fights fall apart. Now, I think it should be a 60-40 split. I think Xander Zayas should have the fight happen in Puerto Rico because he's the champion, as I keep saying. But a 60-40 split. But if you guys want to make it interesting and you guys claim to be these fighters who you say that you are, let's make it interesting. Let's make it a gamble. Do a 45-45 split. The winner takes the other 10%. Now, I have done a video, if you guys want to check that out, pretty much predicting that Xander Zayas will beat Vergil Ortiz in this fight, and most likely will beat everybody at 154. If you guys want to go check that video out, I did a video on that. I'm going to say a couple weeks back, but let me know what you guys think about this fight. Like I said, this fight has been closer than it has ever been. And again, through every single fight, we have contract issues. And like I said, as much as I would like to see it out in New York and Vegas, the atmosphere, the fans are going to show up and show out, the press, the weigh-ins, and everything else in between. It's going to be great, great content for the boxing world, for the boxing media, because Xander Zayas is the champion. It should happen in Puerto Rico, and I'm pretty sure those fans are also going to show up and show out and bring the same exact energy. But I do have Xander Zayas beating Vergil Ortiz if they fight, and most likely everybody else at 154. So go find that video, check it out, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.